Are you like me and super excited that spring is almost officially here? I know. Spring doesn't officially get here until around March 20th or March 21st, somewhere around there. However, with the time change coming soon and the days are getting longer, my horses are telling me that spring is here. And along with that comes shedding season. And when my horses start to let go of that long hair, to me, that means spring is officially here, regardless of what the weather is doing. And if you're anything like me, you want the shedding process to be over quickly, which means you're going to need the best possible tools to get the job done. And while my horses are just starting to shed out those thick winter coats, I thought I would share with you my most favorite shedding tools that I use on my horses this time of year to make the shedding go as quickly as possible. Hello my equestrian friends, it's me Lisa the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to another video. And like I said in the beginning, today I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 favorite shedding tools that I use during this time of year when my horses begin to shed. Now it's really exciting when they start shedding like those huge clumps of hair. There is just something so satisfying about putting a brush on your horse's body and this huge like chunk of hair comes off with it. I don't know, I might be weird, but I think it's very satisfying. And I do have to say that if your horse is clean, the whole grooming and shedding process goes a lot quicker. But right now where I live, it's not quite bath time weather for my horses. So they are dusty, muddy, and dirty and hairy, but that's okay. Even though they're not clean, these shedding tools will still work really great. So in no particular order, here are my 5 favorite shedding tools. The Farnham Slick and Easy Grooming Block. Have you seen this before? This grooming block has been around, oh my gosh, I think as long as I've had horses, this grooming block has been around. It is an incredible tool and it's great for getting your horses to shed their coats. This little miracle block is fabulous for getting hair off of your horse. I really like to use this on their legs because of how you can get the hair off easily. And if my horse has dirty spots or grooming spots from their friends, the Slick and Easy works really well to remove slobber, dirt, or whatever your horse gets into. They don't last forever. You do have to replace them because they do wear down. And I'm not really sure what they're made from, but whatever it is, they work fantastic for getting the hair and dirt off of your horse. They also help to give a little bit of shine as well. And I think probably the best feature of this grooming block is how affordable it is. I found this at Coro, and I don't know if you've ever shopped at Coro. I will leave a link down in the description box below, as well as a coupon code so you can save 10% off your first order from Coro. But they have the Farnham Slick and Easy Grooming Block for $3.99. And I will probably go through about 4 or 5 of these during the shedding season and then throughout the summer. So they are an affordable grooming tool and they work really well. Moving on to number 2 is the Shed Flower. The Shed Flower is really cool. This thing is awesome. It's made by Epona and it literally looks like a flower. The shape of the tool is a flower, which makes it really easy for you to hold in your hand while you're using it on your horse. Now I find that I have the best results when I use it in a circular motion on my horse. And like I said, because of the shape of this tool, it fits perfectly into your hand. This groomer is a curry and a shedding blade all in one that is fantastic at removing loose hair and dirt. It's a gentle way to remove the hair and crud that your horse will get on his body. The groomer is made from a heavy-duty plastic and it lasts a very long time. I actually have 2 of the Shed Flowers, one in green and one in pink, and I've had them for a couple of years and they work just as good now as they did when I bought them. Again, Coro has the best price for the Shed Flower. When I bought mine, I think they were like $7.99 or $8.99, but Coro Shop actually has them for $3.99. So just like the Slick and Easy for $3.99, they also have the Shed Flower for $3.99. You can't go wrong with finding a grooming tool for your horse for less than $5. Don't you think? All right, moving on to shedding product number 3, and this is the STRIPHAIR Gentle Groomer. Now, I did a video of this product when I first got it. I think it was 2 years ago. And I love this thing. This is a fantastic addition to your grooming tote. And like I said before, I don't know why, but there is something seriously satisfying about seeing huge clumps of hair coming off a horse. Well, for me anyway. And that was how I was introduced to the STRIPHAIR Gentle Groomer. I don't know if you've seen the videos, but they do have videos that they've made, and it shows a very hairy horse and he's being groomed with the STRIPHAIR Gentle Groomer. And there are just piles of hair coming off the horse. It's pretty intense to see that. Now, I didn't have quite that result when I used it for the first time, or even the second or third time, or even when I was making this video, but it does work. And it not only works as a great shedding tool, but you can also use it as a sweat scraper. It gives a nice shine to your horse, and I also find it really helpful for removing mud that tends to get caked on, especially during the spring. And thankfully, the Gentle Groomer has really taken off. You can find this pretty much anywhere. It's a lot more affordable now than it was when I bought it. You can find it for around $29.99, so around $30 from different places like Dover, even Amazon, or Big D's Saddle Shop, Big D's Tack Shop. I'm not sure which one it is, if it's Saddle Shop or Tack Shop, but you can do a Google search for the Gentle Groomer and you'll be able to see the different stores that carry it. All right, now this one is kind of, well, it's still my favorite, but I made mine after I saw the Sleek EZ. Now this is a grooming tool or a shedding tool, pretty much just a shedding tool. I don't know that I would use this for any other reason, but the idea behind this shedding tool is that it removes excess hair. And the reason I made my own is because when I saw the Sleek EZ, I really wanted one, but they were really expensive. But where there's a will, there's a way, right? So I decided to make my own. And it actually works really well to get rid of a lot of hair out of my horse's coats. And way back, I think in 2017, I actually made a video showing you how you can make your own DIY shedding tool or shedding brush, I think is what I named the video. And I will put a link somewhere in case you wanted to check that video out. But this tool really does work, and I think it is a good complement for the other tools that I use for helping my horses to get nice and sleek when we're getting ready for summertime. Now the Sleek EZ tool is a 10-inch long piece of wood, and then it has a metal piece in the bottom, which mine happens to be a blade. It's kind of sharp, and I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. But this type of tool is very effective for removing the long hair and sometimes even a little bit of mud. The one thing I would caution you is you don't want to go in a circular manner when you're using this tool. I don't use it on bony areas or like their legs, anything like that. But this works really well on the hindquarters area and also the midsection of your horse. And my fifth and final favorite tool to use during shedding season is, or are, depending on how you look at it, hands-on grooming gloves. Have you seen these before? These are so much fun. So they are a pair of gloves that you put on your hands, and when you put these gloves on your hands become the grooming tool. I really think that your horse will find his grooming routine much more enjoyable when you do the job wearing a pair of these gloves. They work fantastic to completely and thoroughly clean as well as de-shed the horse's coat. The fingers and the palms on the gloves have scrubbing nodules that deep clean and de-shed the coat. And what's really nice with these little nubs, as I like to call them, is it really helps to get down deep into the undercoat of your horse as well. And the way these gloves are designed, the hair that is collected releases pretty much instantly with a simple flick of your wrist. And the little nubs on the fingers and palms work to give your horse a massage. My horses really love the hands-on grooming gloves, and the massage not only feels good to them, but it also has health benefits as well, such as improving their circulation and distributing their natural oils throughout their coat. And when you get those natural oils to be distributed like evenly throughout your horse's whole body, you don't have to rely on shine sprays or anything like that. You're simply using what Mother Nature gave your horse, and it's his natural oils. So those are my 5 favorite tools to use during shedding season on my horses. And I actually try to keep my shedding kit organized by keeping all of the tools that I use during shedding season in a separate grooming tote. That way they don't get lost, they're not taking up space in like my summer or my winter tote, and I always know where they're at. So when I have a couple of hours to spend with my horses and really work on getting them to shed, I simply just grab my shedding grooming tote and get to work. And I have to say, by the end of a grooming session or shedding session, however you want to call it, I am really tired and really dirty, but my horses look and feel great, and after all, that is what is the most important thing, right? Are you ready for shedding season? Is your horse ready for shedding season? Even though it's going to take me a couple of weeks to get my horses completely shed out, they're really just in the beginning stages of it, but I'm hoping that by being proactive and really using these shedding tools on them consistently, shedding season will be short-lived, I hope. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can watch all my other product reviews, DIY projects, and horse-related videos showing you how to make the most of the time that you have with your horse. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.